Oi, you, put it down. Put it down. Yeah? Do not drink any more coffee.
No! So the day has come. I have to quit coffee. And here's why. So are you feeling like you need more and more coffee for the same effects? Well, I was too, and this is the reason why I decided to go ahead and quit caffeine. 3 drinks wasn't cutting it out anymore. You know, I didn't want to be drinking 4 cups of coffee over the day to try and fuel me through my day. That for me was a time to be like, right, it's time to make a change. So these are 5 reasons why you're not feeling the effects of caffeine anymore. So we all love coffee and it makes us feel energetic throughout the day. And one of the reasons for this is because caffeine blocks the receptors that makes us feel tired. So by blocking it, it's making us feel more energetic. But over time, our bodies build up a tolerance. We do have a limit of how much caffeine we can take in each day. So 400 milligrams per day is recommended to stay in the safe guidelines, which is around 4 cups of coffee a day. But problem with drinking 4 cups of coffee in a day is the half-life of coffee. So by drinking coffee throughout the day, it stays in our system for up to 6 hours, and before it starts to fully leave the system it can be 10 hours. So if you think you're drinking a cup in the morning, a cup at dinner time, a cup in the evening, you know, and then a cup later on, so you've got the stimulus effects of caffeine running through your system at night time, which could then affect your sleep, and you know, that's going to make us feel even more tired and need even more caffeine, not getting a good amount of sleep throughout the night. So by quitting caffeine, it can actually cause withdrawal symptoms. So with that in mind, this is how I quit caffeine and how I recommend you quit caffeine also. So I want to give you some tips on how I quit coffee. And number 1 is to lower the consumption over time. Don't just go cut it straight out and then have withdrawal symptoms and then be like, I need coffee. Just go for it, just nice and steady. If you have 3 cups, cut it down to 2, and then when that's getting better, cut it down to 1, and then when that's feeling like you can start to wean off of that, do half a serving, and after that just cut it out, and that's going to really help with the withdrawal symptoms of not having caffeine. So to quit caffeine, the second thing that you need to do is stop having coffee flavoured things, having energy drinks. Chewing gum has it in, and yeah, chocolate has it in, so you might even have to quit that as well. And then to help eliminate that thirst of your mind wanting a drink, a hot drink, and where your go-to is normally coffee, swap it out for peppermint tea. This is exactly what I've done, and it has totally eliminated that thirst for a coffee, and that has some health benefits in it itself. And by doing them 3 things, you are now successfully detoxing. It's time. It's nearly May, and it's been a long time since I've drank a cup of coffee. I'm going to have these eggs and I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Let's go. Man, the smell of it brings back 4 months ago. Well, it was boiling away. That smell of the strong coffee brought it back. All like, whew, it smells strong. You don't realise when you've been drinking it for so long the smell that the coffee has. But yeah, so we're going to drink this, and you know, I'm going to finish it off with a couple of chocolate biscuits, why not, on this day of my first sip of coffee again. Bringing back that hyper caffeine energy when I'm lagging midday, sip some coffee, I'm ready to be wired again. So I can finally have my midday boost again. I've detoxed and I'm going to be buzzing again. This caffeine's going to kick in. Hopefully the 1 cup's going to do me good now. If you're feeling like I was, I highly recommend it. You're definitely going to crave wanting some coffee. You know, you're going to miss going to the coffee shops. You're going to miss sitting there having a coffee with your friends, with your family, on them times where you've worked all morning and you're lagging and you need something to just give you a boost, and that coffee does it for you. You know, you're going to miss that. I've definitely missed it. So on that note, I'm going to give it a dip of chocolate biscuit into my coffee. Do you dip, do you not? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.